from yesterday, the failed floor 99 wipe. What's going on, Dewar? How you doing? Thanks, Hawk. Yep, we had a wipe on floor 99 yesterday. That was brutal, if you will. Hey, why does it say floor 91 now? I guess because it's reset? It said floor 99 yesterday when we were KO'd. Oh well. Let me just make sure that's the correct one. That is the one with the samurai. Yep.
Hey, how you doing? You doing alright?
Delete that. Alright, and we're going to start on floor 1 for the sake of the solos. I am sure I want to enter solo. Any tips for a high latency ninja player? I'd imagine as a high latency ninja player, you're probably not doing 3-part... if you're not going into trick attack, I'd have to imagine you're not doing a 3-part Tenchi Jin. Could be wrong, but I'd have to imagine that plays somewhat of a system. Commander of Intuition. You can execute it at this time, and you will. So the hardest part about soloing with Monk, by far, is traps. Because I have to step closer to the center of rooms in order to get aggro on monsters. That was always the biggest struggle before. And it will remain to be one of the biggest struggles going through to this run. It's so weird not having... Also, I should really get used to using Riddle of Wind in here. Riddle of Wind is GOAT. Holy shit, these things hit really hard. I have sustaining... Oh yeah, I forgot to put my potions on my bar. I do have the healing potions from this place. I'm gonna have to out-level them for the first few. Even with Ether Pool stuff. I mean, that one only hits... I think it's because the other one had the physical vuln. Where are they? Yeah, I should get used to using leg sweep is what, 40 seconds? Yeah, I gotta get used to using leg sweep a lot. Fortune. We have a silver here. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of unchanged. I can't do Riddle of Wind for the first several floors. Luckily, I have 2 stuns, so not overly concerned. Yeah, we're doing the we're doing 1 to 30 solo today. We're gonna go past floor 30, of course, but and that's the minimum. I'm not gonna shoulder tackle from here. The Beacon of Passage is lit. There's also a gold chest that I must have spawned from one of the enemies I killed. I mean, I could probably do 1 to 50, to be honest. This is the starting room, so I could just do whatever here. No, I just straight up missed one. Okay. Yeah, that physical vuln is the big thing that I need to watch out for. Yeah, people cleared 100. We wiped on 99 yesterday. Commander of Steel. I'm actually going to leave that off. Can't wait till I have Riddle of Fire and everything. I don't mind killing a few extra monsters on the early floors. The levels are pretty worth it. I keep hoping for Magicites early, because the Ether Pool going up is so unlikely. on these earlier floors. Honestly, I think these earlier floors aren't even tougher because of the scaling. I think it's because these guys have physical vuln. Oh, physical vuln is brutal. Oh god, I'm actually gonna have to use an Empyrean potion here. Because that physical vuln. Holy moly. Alright. So, thing about those potions is they heal me for a lot. Holy shit. I didn't expect it to fucking be that much health. I have to put those on an easier to access button. These guys do auto attack pretty hard, actually, even without that. Dude, I don't even know where I want to put this. Put this where 1L punches. I mean, that's because the potions, I guess, aren't scaled to my current health. I'm actually gonna pop a steal for these first few floors. Play it a little safe, because they do hit a lot harder than I thought they would. No, there's not Hydron. Not in the last day. Alright. Also, I missed the gold chest in the first room, apparently. Affluence. We're gonna try to use these as early as possible. Yeah, it's just that at this floor I have so little in the way of... well, anything, really. But health in particular is something I have an incredibly low amount at this level. For some reason, I didn't know if that would stun or not, but I should know pretty much everything on these lower level floors can be stunned. Intuition. I'm already running an intuition. Safety. Safeties are going to be something I have to get used to holding on to a lot more in later floors, but for now, let's back that up a little bit. That's the enemy I'm afraid of most, so I definitely... Of course he's coming right this way. Of course he's coming right this way. What other direction would he take? Honestly, guys. Yeah, they took the servers down to fix it last night. The issue with the Summoner. I gotta wait till this physical bomb goes off. Oh, stacks wore off. It's fine. Or not even my stacks, my form wore off. Luckily, with Perfect Balance now only being a minute, Palisade is a lot more bearable on Monk. Dude, shoulder tackle is a ranged attack. It's just we use our body as the projectile. What's going on, Jiangxi? You laugh, but that's true. Yeah, our group's not getting back together till tomorrow. The Samurai doesn't have one? Well, actually, that's not true. Samurai does have one ranged attack. The accursed horde is calling you. Alright, blinded, by the way, probably one of the worst things I could get for these early floors. because being able to consistently land hits early on is a pretty big deal. Especially in a situation like this where, you know, let's say I'm in the middle of my perfect balance and I miss. It's not good. Stop it, Crisplosion. You know what you've done. Because I don't play Red Mage. I like how he's just barely outside of melee range there.
Hey, how you doing? You doing alright? I'm doing alright.
The latest tweet that they had was the one about the art competition, right? What's going on, Mord? How you doing? I mean, if you plan on doing any sort of solo, yeah, those Empyrean potions are high quality. Hold on, let me do this. Or not. Yep, that concussion was what I didn't want. I mean, the dot's not that strong. Actually, this enemy type is pretty easy overall. Alright, the Beacon of Passage is open. And I leveled. Trying to get aggro on this thing. Nope. I can live without a strength on these earlier floors. Really want to be saving up commanders for when we get to the later floors. What's going on, Night Hockey? How you doing? Oh, that's right. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I always forget because I never like do anything for July 4th. Good remedy. If you could actually, if you have Twitter, if you wouldn't mind tweeting that at me, I'd actually love to make a video just about that one point, because it's one of the most talked about points with Octopath, or one of the most worried about points of Octopath. I am still blinded, so I have to be very careful. Thank goodness for the aggro range in here. Feels bad, man. Alright, I'll have to give you a permit for it later. Once I'm a little bit less engrossed with my solo. Or a little bit, or missing a little bit less, that would also work. You know what, true story, didn't even see this guy over here. Seafood in any combination is good. Sir? Sir? There you go. Ooh, I would not ruin shrimp with Tabasco, though. That's an unfortunate prospect for fine dining. What's going on, Minto? How you doing? Alright. Let's kill this guy first. Come here. Yo, can I just get like a pebble to throw at things or something? something that's a little safer than walking into a room. I'm gonna wait. Could use a potion to get back to full here. I keep hoping for Magicite on the earlier floors, since there's no value to me in the unchanged. God damn it! Get in melee range of me. Come on, how am I not close enough? It's because I leveled up too much? I mean, I am level 63. Wasn't sure if I'd get that off in time since I was already committed to the GCD. Not much information. They'll just kind of remind us that they'll give us what the name of the final tier is. That's about it.
Hey, how you doing? You doing alright? I'm doing alright.
Well, at least I'm going to be almost 64 by the time I'm done with this floor. And with how low the ether pool scales for these first few floors, I welcome that. Yeah, I wonder if I could just use these early on instead of worrying about using the other potions. How much do these heal for? 30% of max? Yeah, I'll just use these for now. I'll burn through the max potions for the early levels. Yeah, that's what people have been telling me. Odin Magicite's one-shot bosses. So I guess that just means all I need is an Odin Magicite for every boss, and I could solo it. Easy. Alright, I will hit 64 here at the very least. Then I can start actually accessing some of my better stuff. Headmaster, welcome back for the 36th month in a row. Alright, now I'm a level ahead of these things.
Good morning.
These ones are level 63. Happy July 4th to you too, Headmaster. Can I get some sub hype in the chat? Sorry, I heard the horn honk and made me laugh. Can I get some sub hype in the chat, please? And thank you for a Headmaster Skull for the 36th month in a row. I would play the sound for you, but in Soloville right now. From what I understand, just one-shots any boss. Elder Magicite is just that rare. Alright, well I've got Riddle of Earth now, if I need that. Nice motorcycle at 7:20 in the morning. Commander of Steel. My other steel already wore off. I could use another one. What's going on, BB? How you doing? Well, now I'm definitely going to use one. I'm going to get that many of them. What's going on, Amikiri? Alright, I want to try to make sure I have a stun for these then. Double TK? I think the only time a double TK opener would work is if you're guaranteed to lose the stacks after you PB. Because you never want to have to go work your way all the way up back to your stacks without Riddle of Wind or... Oh yeah, that's true, but you could you could do it where you have the Riddle of Wind the second time around. Oh my god, please. Killing me. There you go. Actually, those guys are really easy. This Bubble Bath is just conal. Affluence? Oh, I should use that. I should actually save affluences for slightly higher floors. It's just about how getting as prepped as possible early. Yeah, the real window opener is the most common one now. Oh god, of course there's a treasure chest in the middle of the room. Alright. Just gonna make sure we got one entry point, one exit point. I don't like bubble baths. I don't like baths. I don't like laying in water like that. I like showers. They're quick, efficient. They work. I actually don't like the way it feels. The ROW one. The tornado kick and the damage it deals is very satisfying, but the rest of it I find I don't like too much. No, I don't care for fishing. I don't do any outdoors activities. Closest thing you'll see is maybe a trip to the gym, but that's not really... That's going outdoors to go back indoors. I ain't doing no Muscle Beach kind of shit. Well, I'm just soloing Armstrong. And then hopefully I get 99.99 in the process, but I'm just soloing. Probably a while ago. It's probably fixed pretty quick last night. $365, Greedo. And we're almost 65. What's going on, Gianta? How you doing? Oh, let's grab that one first. Come on, come here. Good day to you, Kurenai. How are you doing? No, it's everyone couldn't go in. It just probably got fixed pretty quickly. Wasn't that summoner couldn't go in, it was that if they met certain conditions, they got a bug. And that bug was a severe one at that. That would be correct, Vivi. We saw it on stream yesterday. Not our summoner, but we saw someone with the bugged Bahamut. These are some pretty busy rooms. This thing's not side aggro? Really? I'm surprised by that. Means I have to inch up to them to try and not trigger any traps. Well, at least I've got a pretty wide sight cone. No, that's what I'm saying. So they are side aggro. I was surprised they were side aggro, is what I was saying. I was like, these guys are side aggro? Really? Like, as in, I'd expect a monster like that to maybe be sound aggro? Oh, good, another one respawned. Perfect. Yeah, it was caused in Heaven on High. The bug would persist everywhere. I actually need to get going. I'm taking a little too long exploring at this point. I can always throw in a strength commander to speed things up. Also a very large floor. What's going on, Shadow? How you doing? Alright, we can skip all but I can skip all but that enemy probably. Probably have to kill that guy. Nope. Because you want to average 6 minutes per floor with a little bit of extra time for the boss. Definitely a harder solo than the first 10 floors of Palace. That's because it's better than everything in Deep Dungeons, Arabian. It's the only job that can potentially go to 100. Yeah, I probably want to use a strength to get caught up in time a little bit. Lots of witching commanders. Alright. We're off just in time. Stepping into the middle of the room like that, not the wisest thing. Oh, come on, give me Magicites. Another silver, but also the exit room. Alright. Learning Trap at this point. Pretty dangerous, so I'm going to Witching this. And I'm also going to Strength, just to make sure I can kill them fast enough. I'm also going to need to do this. Oh, I might just be dead. I don't think I can out-heal this. Oh no, it worked. The potion I used worked. Yeah, Learning Trap back in the old floors actually wasn't that bad. Here, pretty bad early on. Oh, like I was saying, alright, I'll keep these on my bar just in case. Situations like that. Well, you can't use Eureka potions. Yeah, you gotta use those Heaven on High potions. Alright, it's a pretty small floor and there's no golds, so I'll probably, that slept me? Well, that's bad. Oh, never mind. It's not that bad. He auto-attacked me to wake me up right after. Ah, give me Magicite. Alright, we're just gonna go up. Dude, the Ether Pool scaling at this level is brutal compared to Palace of the Dead. What's going on, Anxious? How you doing? Auto-heal disabled. Actually one of the worst things you can get as a monk solo. Everything's dying a lot faster at this point, though. That's what I've noticed. Starting to die faster, at the very least. Damn, Eludie, you were right. After floor 5, this shit kicks up to high gear. I mean, I'm also using... Actually, no, I'm using a Strength Commander. It's the main reason why it's burning so fast. Oh, there's another gold chest in there? Must have missed it. I'll have to go back. Snakes. Need you to aggro. Thank you. Alright, these things. Where was the other treasure chest? Oh, I walked right past it. Fortune. It sucks how dangerous one friggin' look. Well, that's just as dangerous. Luckily, this room now no longer has traps, and these guys are pretty kiteable. Always got to be careful with the solos. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, that's bad. That is bad, however. I mean, I'll just Eureka Potion as soon as I come out of it, but the other thing's going to cast water too, so... Or not Eureka Potion. Look, now I'm saying what other people are saying. Yeah. Biggest problem with a monk solo is the no ranged attack. I have to step into a room to get monsters. Oh, Jesus. Open for a Magicite. Nope. Best solo melee? Of the melee, I mean, if you're not including tanks as a melee, then of the 4 melees, probably Dragoon then, because Life Surge. I have to imagine. Abilities unavailable. Oh, that's fun. Alright, I'll take an armor upgrade on this floor. Kiting doesn't really do you much good in here. I'd probably take Dragoon for Life Surge. That's right. I have no stuns this floor, so... expect to use a few Eureka Potions. I don't know. I think Dragoon's probably better than Sam for the solos. It's a tough call, though, because that heal can be pretty clutch. That heal is pretty small, though. The Life Surge heal is also pretty small, so it's tough. Ninja's definitely at the bottom of the list, though. Okay, safety. Alright, no more traps. Alright, no more traps is godsend for me. I'd have to say. Might have to give a Samurai solo a shot to see how well I like it. We'll try that maybe later. Solo's rough, man. You don't want to be burning through strength and steals, but at the same time... Oh boy. What's going on, Neomis? How you doing? No, Ninja's probably the worst. You can't even stealth past shit. I mean, I guess with perfect balance. Yeah, it might be now, you know, now that I forgot, I'm still judging it based off my Palace of the Dead solos. Ninja's gotten a lot more reliable in Palace of the Dead solos. Since Palace. Because before they had fucking dick all, now they actually have a lot. They actually have, like, a lot. They didn't have Bloodbath. before, and that was what made it so rough. Now I actually have a lot of shit to deal with it. Yeah, there probably are. Potsherds, Armstrong. I mean, Fist of Earth is good for consistent output or consistent defense. It's basically a defensive stance. Because Fist of Earth itself is, what, 10%? Like, all the time? But I'm giving up Fist of Fire to do that. And then anytime you actually have Riddle of Earth, it goes up to 20%. That I would be, Neo. I am so glad Form Shift is considered. Never would have realized it because I never really paid attention. I didn't realize Form Shift, weapon skill. Thank fucking Christ, Form Shift is considered a weapon skill. Well, they had that before. It's just that it didn't really amount to much. Alright, well, we're still doing okay on time. Let's be fair, everybody gets fucked on no ability force. Nobody's going into a no ability for like, that's fine. that doesn't happen. Not dude, even casters. You never want to be missing abilities. It either means slower kills or less survivability. Red Mage goes, oh well, I guess I can't burst shit down now. For Monk, it's interesting, because if you get a no ability for, you kind of want to already be in Fist of Earth, but obviously you can do nothing to get back to Fist of Earth after you know, you've already got locked in the no ability floor. Like, see, if I were to just go Fist of Earth for this, then that's just like, I take 10%, but I'm dealing 5% less. It's just a permanent. Also, Shoulder Tackle becomes another interrupt, because it does that. Oh, these guys are gonna be fucking fun. I just have to interrupt static charge, and actually, it's fine. Well, that's gonna be fun doing that now. Because now, if I want to interrupt it, I gotta do that. Okay, they're immune to the knockback. I actually killed him. The only thing I can do, really, if I want to keep consistently between bursting mobs and going back, I have to constantly bounce between Riddle of Fire and Riddle of Earth, which actually works pretty well. You can take leg sweep, Moose. No, honestly, there's no reason you shouldn't be taking leg sweep in solo. Get a lot of these enemies so far. Resistant to... Oh, that was a Fist of Fire one. Alright, how much time do I have? 20 minutes for 3 floors? Yeah, it should be more than enough. I won't have any frailties for the boss, but I don't need to be all too concerned about that. Alright, take care, Hydron. You have a good one. I'm gonna kill the enemies in this room just for EXP. Closer I can get to level 70 for the boss, the better. I don't need to be 70 for the boss, but totally can be. What's going on, Kenny? How you doing? I think I might just go up to the next floor. That room's a little busy, and again, I don't really have a great way of pulling. Luckily, I've got a decent amount of commanders across the board. I might use a fortune going into 11 to 20. Items unavailable. Well, it won't be this floor that I use it, that's for certain. Now, items unavailable is actually unfortunate for a lot of reasons. One, I just got a fortune. Two, it means no potions. I can't use a Eureka potion. So if I step on a luring trap, this is pretty much over. Now, luckily, it's not abilities unavailable again. Of course. There's an accursed horde also. Yeah, I keep saying Eureka potion. Somebody else said it, and it just, and I can't get it out of my head now. Could also just be because it's potion, you know, but it means should probably just get off this floor as quickly as possible. Alright. I need to wait for my health to tick back up. Since if there happens to be an explosion trap right here, I'm going to be a very sad boy. Alright, here's the passage room. Let's go back and check the other way real quick. I mean, it doesn't even really hold them back. It's just what gets them a high rep. Or a bad rep. Because if you are even somewhat subpar on that job, it shows more than any other job. Because you have nothing to back up anything but the best possible performance. Literally only Red Mage is going to be able to do this, Choco. I'm going to say that if you were maybe a healer or a tank and you got insanely lucky with opening gold chests, you could probably do it. That being said, the amount of luck would have to be so high, I don't think anyone would place their bets on being able to do it. Red Mage, and even then, people are doubting with certain the damage values coming out of certain mobs on the later floors. People are even doubting Red Mage can do it. Oh, I gotta get through this. It's gonna hurt. Yeah, if you're a really good samurai, pull your weight DPS-wise, and then all of a sudden, there's not really an issue anymore. You still have Feint for tank busters at the very least. Red Mage is the only job that can stay alive and actually kill the mobs fast enough to get through in the time limit. Without literally being handed like a Magicite per floor or petrification per floor. Alright, I'll just go up to the last floor. I'll be level 69. Which isn't really the relevant factor here. I'm gonna have to fight this thing. Yep. Nice. Nice. I won't have any frailties for the boss either. Oh, that thing's gonna aggro. Oh, I actually have to fight it right here. Oh, that's bad. Well, now that I have to go, I might as well. Luckily, I have Bloodbath, so fighting 2 mobs isn't too bad when I have Bloodbath. Whew, yeah, definitely not that bad. Also, when I'm 4 levels above them, doesn't hurt either. Much as I actually don't want to do that. Alright, and this boss is simple enough. Although a Riddle of Wind would be much preferred here. Oh yeah. Well, no. Did it too late, but whatever. This guy doesn't do enough damage for anything to really matter all that much, so... From 61 up, yeah, because you have to be at least 61 to enter. I'm sorry, I was paying attention and... I was paying attention to the wrong thing. I mean, that's the design flaw with it more, but in all honesty, a good samurai is still fine, just the majority of samurais aren't good enough to make up for the lack of utility. Boop. Nice, easy boss. Alright, well that makes the 1 to 10 done. Yay! 2 silver... I even got an upgrade. I'm amazed. I actually got an Ether Pool upgrade.